If you're rolling out of bed 10 minutes before a Zoom meeting or life is just hectic, products that streamline and shorten your beauty routine can help save you a lot of time and effort. So Bahar is here to show us some of these magical products. Hey, B.
Hey, T. Yes, so we're going to start with our first, which is my favorite idea of a little bit of a glow up. But natural skin is my favorite look during the day. I do, however, love a glow up to go along with my skincare routine. So I also think this is a really good alternative if you're looking to move away from full coverage foundation or full face of makeup, because it's lower maintenance and then there's less time investment during the actual application. So face glosses are a new thing, and I have here the Rose Glow face gloss from Revlon, and I like this one because number one, it's lightweight and it's a gel formula and it's 80% water, so it's going to be able to give you some hydration as well as add a little bit of pink illumination to your skin, and it also straddles that skincare makeup line, which is definitely more of a magical product.
Ooh, that sounds good and hydrating. So sometimes you don't want that full face of makeup, but you still want to look fresh and awake. Great solution. What do you have next?
Okay, so if you're aiming for a little bit more of a matte look because the 90s are back, I'm all for it. Do what you gotta do. You just have to find the right product, because I was guilty of a full face of hardcore powdered down makeup and I looked cakey. Mind you, I was 14, but that was the thing in the 90s. And now there's a lot of lighter coverage options like color coverage, and also there's technologies in new products out there that actually allow powders to make it look like they're hovering on the skin as opposed to sitting and getting into crevices or wrinkles or anything like that. So this one from CoverGirl is their Simply Ageless Instant Wrinkle Blurring Powder. So it's basically telling you what it's going to do. It has hyaluronic acid in it. There's also vitamin C, so super thumbs up on the ingredient list there, but it has this light color coverage and there's many colors to choose from, and you're going to be able to actually get that no makeup, or let's be honest, less makeup look without looking too done up.
Okay, you never think of powders as being hydrating, so I love that. That is very cool. Let's move on to eyeshadows. What have you got?
You don't want a crease proof, you want it to give you that really nice pop of color. So looking for a cream shadow that actually has a primer built into it is basically a problem solver. And this one from Rimmel is their Wonder Cloud. It has that built-in primer, which means that it is crease proof, so there's none of that gucky stuff that's left inside of your eyelid every time you blink and you don't realize because you're not looking at it. And also there are 6 shades. So there's some neutrals, they're cool and warm, and there's also a super fun, cool mint green pop of color if that's what you're looking for.
Ooh, that sounds kind of cool. Way easier than dealing with powder eyeshadows as well. Okay, B, tell us about this next product. I haven't heard of anything like it.
Yes, this is actually super cool, and in this episode, I'm not going to be yelling at you to wear your sunscreen, because we're going to play the hypothetical. You're already wearing your sunscreen, and I'm so proud of you. But now here's the next question. Are you reapplying your sunscreen? Because this is just as important as putting it on. Putting on that one layer and then walking out the door and forgetting about it the whole day isn't going to do you that long-term protection. So this is super cool technology. It's a sticker called Spot My UV, and it actually has these different layers inside of it. And it's a purple dot that I would suggest you put on a visible exposed area of your skin so that you can actually see it. You go ahead and apply your sunscreen on top of that, and you step out into the sun, and within about a minute, the spot turns clear. When it begins to turn purple is when you need to reapply your sunscreen. So this literally could not be easier for you to figure out when you have to put it back on or when you want to pop it back on your kids.
That's amazing. And then you have to put it everywhere, right? You've got to put it on your face and your arms and your neck and your, okay. All right, very good. I love that.
Anywhere exposed.
Okay, fantastic for the kids especially. Now this last beauty product is huge lifesaver for people who love a good cat eye, right?
Yeah, I mean, here we go. I'm going to toot my own horn, even though I usually don't. But I was the winged liner champion of my high school. Like, all the cooler girls in the older grades would be like, Bahar, can you do my eyeliner? And I'd be like shaking, be like, oh my God, you want me to do your eyeliner? Anyways, those days have long gone. I still wear hoop earrings, but I don't really do the winged liner anymore. However, if there's a moment when I'm like, I'm looking for a certain look, or I want to post a picture on Instagram, I still don't want that investment of time trying to get the wings symmetrical. So why not a stamp eyeliner? So this one I found from Lita Beauty is their Cleopatra Cat Eye Stamp Liner. And one of the reasons I like this is that it actually comes in two thicknesses. There's a sleek, which is a thinner winged stamp on one end of the product. And then there's also a bold. And then on the opposite end is actually just the marker that you line up that little stamp with. So that's really well thought out. And then there's also black, brown, and green. This is almost mistake proof. And that's why I like this one.
Ooh, I love that. And I love that they put a pop of color in there as well. Thank you, B. Nice list there.